Hello, and welcome back uh, to Outcast Song. I'm just kidding. It's the Consortium Interregnum.
Yeah, I thought I was DMing again.
Never escape this fate card.
Yep. So we did it, guys. Well, we almost did it. We almost did a back-to-back session. We missed one again. But that's okay. How's everybody feeling today?
Feeling?
You want to do?
good.
You want to do hills of your week? This is when you guys tell me no.
Well, you cut out. You said one of your week.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What?
You said you cut out.
Oh, I said hills and valleys. You guys ever done that?
No.
We
Okay,
just talk
just
about
like
ourselves.
Yeah. Or we can. I guess we can also just like play D&D if you guys want to.
What? What's that?
Oh boy, do I have a game for you.
Oh.
I hope no one bad makes it.
I hope it's not filled with
So last time, you guys beat up two people who were a part of a cult. They had these monsters. You elected to purify them. Thus, they vanished. So you're not going to be able to go in and collect the reward for them, but that's okay. You got the two most important people. And you interrogated them, and they just opened up like a book and gave you all of the information, some of it without you even asking. So you now know the location. You know a code phrase to get in. So as you approach, you'll be able to disguise yourselves as if you were them coming in. So you'll have the element of surprise. The thing that they don't know is that they don't know how many people are in the base at any given time. And they've never met the leader. But if there was any other questions you wanted to ask them, we didn't have a lot of time to do that last time, so I'll give you a little bit of time to do that now. You've had some time to think about it if there was any other questions you wanted to ask. Any questions? If not, we can go right into it.
Let me.
My head is empty.
head empty, no brain.
That is okay.
Oh, there's one more thing I could ask.
Okay.
Yes. Wait, what were their names again? They're not Jesse and James, right? What was their actual name?
Yeah, I said their names, and right after I said them, I said I'm not going to remember it, and I didn't remember it. Somebody said something about it, and I switched the names slightly.
Wasn't it Wonder and Blunder or Lucky and something else? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was something like that. I specifically said I wasn't going to remember their names, so it's intentional.
All right, so Lucky and Bucky it is. All right, Lucky and Bucky, if that is your real names, I have a question for you. Who's the leader of your cult?
For a moment,
they say we've already said that. We've never met them.
Oh, you know their name?
For a moment, I thought they were going to shrug after, like, if that's your real names. They both shrug, I guess.
Wait, do you know their name?
So they say no. Everybody referred to them as the is either the high priest, or the leader, or the anointed one.
All right, good to know. Good to know. Does your cult have any particularly dangerous forces inside the base?
They say yeah, I mean, we don't know how many people are in there on any given time. Most of the people don't hang out in the base. They're about, but there's usually a couple of strong people behind. for security and that kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, that's all I got.
Who's the scariest guy you've met at your base?
They think about it for a little bit, and then they say scariest. So they say they don't really think anybody is that scary, but there is a really annoying door.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, they say that sometimes that they're like moving boxes around and they have to get through this door, and then the door won't let them in because it doesn't like them.
All right, so we have.
They say they don't know the door's name because it won't tell it to them. But they say he's just kind of an annoying guy.
All right, good to know.
Good to know.
You guys don't want to ask any other questions about the annoying door?
What's up with
Yeah.
the? Why
Like,
is
is
the
it
door?
What kind
bad?
of door is he? Is he like a sliding door? Is he does he have like a nice
Wait,
little knob?
how is it annoying, and why can't is it like a talking door and that's why it's annoying? Or...
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't stop talking.
Oh, okay.
And it's they describe it as kind of like a door that you'd see on a submarine. That it's like important that in order to get to the main center hub of the base, you have to go through this one door. It's the only way in or out. And he's just very annoying.
Maybe we can get better answers from the door then if it likes to run its mouth a lot.
Maybe.
What about you, Lunu? Have any questions?
Door, how do you, what's usually the best way to enter?
Oh, they actually told you that already. They gave you the code to like ping on the radio as you come in. And it's just going in through like a where they bring supplies back and forth. With the money that they steal, they'll buy supplies and they'll bring it in.
All right. Here's another question. If walking around the space, is there anyone I should know? Anyone like I been talking to? Someone you think is pretty cool?
Wait,
Or
I'm sorry. What was that, Connor?
Lunu's just wondering, like, okay, who there is pretty cool, or just wants to know the hot goss around the cult.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're asking like if there's because they told you an annoying person. You're asking are there any cool people?
Yeah.
So they start like going back and forth talking about different people, and just listing off names. But they say these people probably aren't going to be in there. But you can take down the names. Uh, they're the only ones they say that they're based out of Ormos, but they're like, oh yeah, there's like the one person based in Nevermire's pretty cool, and they give you the name and the location, and you can go pass that off and have them arrested if you want to. And as they go through and they describe their relationships with all of these people, you get the feeling that all of the people that they describe, that they're like, oh yeah, we get along great with them, probably actually hate these guys based off of how they've interacted in the past. They're just like, oh yeah, so and so, they love us, and then like they describe like a thing about how they like kept dousing cold water on them, and you kind of realize that these guys are just kind of being bullied by everybody in the organization.
Just nodding and writing on a little notepad. Yeah.
Yeah, and they list off the names of like 10 or 12 different people, where they live, their addresses. At some point, about halfway through, they realize that they're giving you too much information, and they start arguing about not talking because they're still inside the zone of truth. But then they still end up giving you the remaining names. They're not very good at this.
Excellent. Beautiful. Thank you for your assistance here today. Your good deed will not go unpunished.
Yeah.
Literally. Take a moment.
So
Eddie.
yeah. To put it in
Cops.
last time you guys agreed to allow Trinity to take them and have them work off their debt.
Oh yeah, the bartender was going to take them.
Yeah.
Do not put them in the paddy wagon.
Put them on the bus line. Doing dishes for the rest of their lives.
When prison is preferable to working the service industry.
Yeah. Now you guys need to decide how you're going to get to the location they gave you. It's at the bottom of the ocean.
Well, I could turn into a little fish. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
I mean, we had like access to a submarine before, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys rented one. You can go rent another one.
There's like little to no chance for me to ever become a blobfish, though. It's like the one use of becoming a blobfish.
I mean, like you don't have, like you might be able to get a smaller submarine, so you wouldn't have to pay as much.
With Cinna, no, we need a pretty decently sized submarine.
I already hate those things. If I could just like be knocked out and like wake up down there, that would be pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure that's an Always Sunny bit. Was there one where like the guy didn't like to travel, so they like choked him out, and then they like woke him up and he was in like New Jersey?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's try that.
So do one of you guys want to try and choke out Cinna? I'll be honest, it'll take a while.
Interesting.
I would
This
bear
is the
up
one
this.
chance I'll give you.
Hold
Wait,
on.
I'm looking at my spells real quick.
Can't we just like have a drink
I mean,
and then like
the funny thing is that you guys aren't anywhere near a submarine.
Yeah, not.
So it's probably not a good time to do it right now. I was gonna be like, if one of you guys said that you just did it, I was gonna be like, all right, Cinna's unconscious on the ground. Now what do you guys do?
You drag her.
Loot the butt. No. We'll knock you out later.
Okay. All right.
Austin, you have through your workings in the docks, you would know that you could get submarine travel just at the port. Just the same kind of deal that you were getting before. So you can go there. Actually, why don't you roll me a guess it would have to be a roll me a water vehicles check with the attribute being charisma. That makes sense.
All right. George is on the case. Give me a second. My shit's slow. Okay. Water vehicle. What was it? Charisma?
Yeah. Roll it with your charisma.
All right. Okay, 15.
All right, yeah, you're pretty sure you can probably get a submarine on loan from some of the contacts you've made working back and forth. You know, you did a favor for somebody here and there, and you're like, oh yeah, I could probably get us a submarine for an afternoon. So you guys wouldn't even need to worry about paying for it since you have a good decent amount of network kind of built up.
It's one of the few good things we're good at.
Yeah.
Being adventurers, not really. Networking, yes.
I don't know. I think you guys are doing a pretty okay job. So
I mean, what networking is its own adventure.
Yeah. So Trinity says that she's willing to come with you guys if you wanted the extra help. She says taking down this cult is something that we need to do to protect any more kids like these getting mixed up in bad stuff.
I mean, yeah, the more the merrier. Am I right?
Yeah.
Is there anybody else you guys wanted to go get?
Wait, sorry. Like more basil?
Yeah.
Oh
That's what I
yeah,
was
we should
looking for.
probably pick up basil.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, at the school pickup line. What's mom?
Good.
No, you guys go back to your home base. And Basil is there, and Heiselos.
Hi.
Hi. Because if we can
Walking
get
home alone again.
It looks like he like opened up his book to start doing his homework, but he hasn't started on it yet. It looks like he's being distracted doing something else. He's just like playing in the yard. But it's very clearly he's got homework on the table that he was supposed to start. He didn't.
guys, this is the top priority. We gotta
He's gotta do his homework.
We gotta do his homework.
We're not
All right.
doing homework for him.
What?
You want to do his homework for him?
No.
We won't have time. We have to do his homework for him. It can't be helped.
That's the worst fucking parenting I've ever seen.
Well, no, we have to all pitch in. So sometimes it's just how family works.
We can help him with his homework, but he should do his homework on his own.
We have to help him speedrun his homework.
I mean, what's it
Trinity
even
says,
on?
like,
It can't be that hard.
We do have a couple hours to prepare if you want to help him do his homework.
We should do it. We should all roll intelligence and fail miserably.
Yeah, let's help him out. I haven't done that in a while.
Actually, no, we can't.
I was going to say, okay, hold on.
I'm not going to do his homework. I want to help him with his homework.
We cannot do his homework.
We're
not.
We are also stupid. We will flunk him out of school.
No, I'm sure there could be one of us who can understand it. Surely there's one of us.
If we put our brain cells together, I feel like we can work it out.
We can make at least one whole brain cell if we put all of ours together.
Blair, I want you to roll the intelligence check.
Oh, we all have to do it. But I will roll the chart. I will lead the chart.
No, we're all rolling to help, so you have advantage.
Mm-hmm. Well. So here's how I'll do it. You'll each get a subject.
Oh no.
Okay.
Um,
What are the subjects?
Alright.
I'm gonna say that as you guys were arguing about it, you all grabbed one at random. It's just kind of how it ended up.
Okay.
So there's 4 of you, so I'll make it easy and pick 4 subjects that he has homework for. All right, who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I would lead the charge.
Alright.
What do you need me to roll?
Roll me a d4.
Oh God.
Oof. Okay.
A 3.
All right, you have science.
Oh no.
So for science, you can roll me a medicine, nature, arcana. Yeah, roll me one of those.
All int.
Yes, they are.
Medicine isn't. Medicine's wisdom.
Oh, you're right. I'm blind. Let's do it. Medicine powers. Oh my God! I actually rolled well.
Oh, look at you.
All right, who's next?
I'll go next.
All right, roll me a d4.
Gym homework.
Not science.
No, it's okay. I moved things down because there's a lot more options. So you have history. So for this one, you have to roll me a history check. Actually,
fine.
I'll also allow religion if you wanted to roll me a religion check. You know, maybe the history is of the religions.
Okay, so those are both very bad for me.
That's okay.
Okay, let's go for history.
It wasn't a nat 1. It could have been worse.
It wasn't that one.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I guess I should also are you
Oh, it
guys
wasn't
helping him or just doing it for him?
Helping.
Okay. Because
I don't
you
know
guys can each
anything
choose
about-
individually. You don't have to. You don't have to all do the same thing.
I've never seen a 0 before, so because it wasn't red, I didn't think it was a nat 1. But that was indeed a nat 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so like we don't have to. What did you say? We don't have to choose, or
No. Yeah. So if you wanted to help him, but someone else wanted to just do it, the person who's could just do it. With you still helping him on his history, so you get him to do the history. Who's up next?
Hopefully, he was paying attention in history class.
I'll help him.
All right, roll me a d4.
Okay. Give me a second. Oh, God damn it. A 3.
Another 3.
Yep.
What?
Do you want me to read?
This is good.
Oh.
I kind of put this one in here for the meme. Physical education.
No.
damn, I should have gotten that one. Come on.
Roll me an acrobatics and athletics or a survival check. I'll give you one when a survival can also count.
Good.
What's PE?
All right. I'm actually trained in acrobatics, but my survival is actually the best at +8. So
Alright.
let's go, Lunu. Survival.
Survival. We got it.
23.
Nice. All right, I think Austin, you're the last one, right?
Yep, what's my subject? Alright, let me see
Yeah,
what you got here.
roll a d4.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
There's more options.
Physical education.
hopefully watercraft.
It's
I
another 3.
teach
Apparently, so what 1 and 2 have were English and math. I was gonna have common and math. And then 3 keeps cutting them down. So this one is foreign language.
Oh no!
This
Roll.
one would have also been good for me. I have like 5 languages.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Austin, do you speak any other languages besides common?
Primordial.
If so, which ones?
Primordial,
Okay.
that's it.
I think that's actually relevant considering
Yeah.
our religion.
So roll me.
Yeah.
Highs or lows?
Oh no.
Highs.
Luckily, like it definitely has like a couple of different other languages on here. He already speaks Draconic, so he doesn't really need any help with that.
Okay.
But Primordial is a subject, so you can roll either a history, and I'll also allow Arcana, a history or a Arcana roll.
Going with history. I don't have a modifier though, so I'll probably use my one of my reborn abilities to help.
Nice.
The knowledge of past life.
Yeah, how does that work?
Basically, immediately after seeing the number on the D20, add a D6. So let's roll that history check.
All right, sounds good.
It's a 10, but adding this nifty D6. Hold on. I got it up.
Oh, 15.
It's not my first language, but
Yeah. There's like a little bit on like some like dwarvish stuff. You kind of have like a flashback to when you were younger, and there was a person on your crew who was a dwarf, who would curse a lot, and you kind of remembered how some of the words kind of, some of the basic like structure of the language. You were, this is all kind of basic stuff, so you were able to kind of put it together and figure it out. Even though you didn't
this is kindergarten, Lulu. Why they teaching you this class?
So yeah, that is he has completed his homework. Venty, did you do it for him or did you help him?
I was helping him. We all helped him.
Yes, okay. So you guys spend some time. That probably won't cause problems. Going through and teaching him what you could.
Mhm. You better show me that A in
his history isn't going to be that great, unfortunately. But after spending some time getting him to do his homework, you guys get the feeling that he's gonna be smarter than you guys pretty soon.
Yeah.
Remember, kid, C's get degrees.
but B's will actually take you into a higher education.
Mm-hmm. And so once he's done with the homework, he is like, okay, now we get to go beat up some cultists, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Let's go into a potentially dangerous situation where you could very well die. Let's go.
All right, so you guys go down to Gutted George's contact,
Mhm.
and
Oh, yeah, we got that guy. I'm trying to remember his name.
I like to imagine, because in my head, I don't know if this is how it actually works, but in my head, there are um, like you like see members of your old crew out of the corner of your eye all the time, even though they're not there. Um,
Fuck you, Joel.
and but I like to imagine that you occasionally may actually run into one and you don't recognize them. So I was just thinking it'd be funny if like it came up and like the reason why they were giving it to you was because they were a part of the previous crew and they actually liked you and all this other stuff. And I was like, oh no, that's not good. That's not fun. We can't let you have something positive from your backstory. Your backstory has to be tragic.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go up.
Sure, with the happy life. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So you go up, and one of the guys that you've met. His name's Brooke. He's just like a 17-year-old kid, Simic hybrid. And
Okay.
you go up to him and be like, "Oh, can I borrow the submarine?" He's like, "Oh yeah, sure, no problem." You know
Yeah,
it's his
I need
dad's
it.
submarine, but you're asking him because he'll say yes, and the dad would probably say no.
Yeah, okay, yeah, don't tell your pops. What? Okay. Don't worry, he's
Uh,
cool.
so you guys begin to descent. Going in and out of Ormos every single time so far. You've only ever taken the giant tentacle. So this is the first time that you're going out through the bay. So you descend into the bay as you get kind of close to the end, where it's just like a rock wall, and then there's a network of caves. Luckily, because these are fairly well traveled, most of the shipping, it's more convenient to send it through the giant tentacle. But there's also an expense associated with that, so it's a lot cheaper to ship things through some of the freight submarines that they have going back and forth. And so there are dedicated lanes, so you don't need to worry about getting lost. It's definitely a lot slower. Like generally, like if you're taking that tentacle, like you'd be all the way wherever you'd already be at your destination, but by the time you even just get through just this small segment of caves, but you end up in the open ocean. Ormos is actually fairly deep. So you have to rise out of the trench. Ormos is actually very very close, believe it or not, to Aethervathy in terms of like depth. So you rise up through the crevice and you come out onto um, the plateau, or the flat area. The plateau's off in the distance. And you plug in the coordinates. You want to give me a C roll, C vehicles?
All right.
I will cast.
I'm driving.
I like to believe at this point, Lunu casts guidance as like a reflex. Please.
Here we go.
Sometimes he casts guidance and doesn't even realize it.
Dexterity. Can I use Dex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dex, intelligence. This one doesn't really matter. Whichever one you want.
Is it just a 10 again?
You need your guidance.
D4 plus D4. And that's 13.
All right, yeah, perfect. So you're able to get there without much issue. Navigating this part, you're not used to it. So it takes you a little bit longer than you can't fall back on your old where it's like,
My
well, there's no
rolls.
stars here. Like all of your normal sailing stuff doesn't quite translate to submarines as well, but some of it does, and you're able to navigate to the area. You pass by a couple of towns that are like covered with there's like air inside of them on the seafloor, and you see a lot of subsistence farming in this area. So you see people like simic hybrids and stuff that are able to breathe underwater, swimming around, going out into fields. There's a lot of fish. It's not quite as bountiful as like the higher up plateau, but you would think it's actually fairly similar to what Ormos kind of is, where like it's got actually or Ormos maybe is a little bit more export oriented, where this is a little bit more subsistence farming. But it's surprising how well developed the seafloor is in this area. And you kind of go out into, you get away from those kind of towns. You go out into the equivalent of the underwater Badlands, and you arrive. And you go through a cave. You get a little ping on the little sending slate radio. And you put in the code that they gave you. And so a door opens on the seafloor, and you guys go in, and you arrive inside this cave. There are crystals, serene water, and you get off, and there's some like crates and storage and boxes off to the side. It seems like this is a place that they would drop stuff off. You see like a couple of chairs and a table, but there's nobody at it. It looks like nobody's particularly guarding this area because they assume no one can get through the gate. You've made it inside. There's an entrance through land deeper into the cave that you can see. Is there anything else? Anything you guys want to do to prep or plan out? What's going through your guys' heads?
I'm still knocked out.
Yeah.
Oh, they can give you some smelling salts.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that it was Basil that knocked you out because he's the only one with the raw strength.
He's just like, oh, cool, free 360 no scope, and just like hits you from behind.
Yeah.
Better idea. Lunu uses his Thorn Whip cantrip to make Johnny Test as whip crack sound effect.
Yeah.
Ironic.
Then it is triggered.
Triggers and passes out.
Good. Good.
So I think Lunu does the thing of do I really want to use my wild shape on becoming a blobfish? A common fish in this area, most likely. Oh yeah.
I mean, the next part you go
wait.
into the cave network. You're assuming that there's probably water in there, but there's not like a direct water path that you can see, although it might connect underneath.
I know what I need to do. I actually use Find Familiar. Now, there is no stat for blobfish. However,
No, but there's the Quipper.
there's the Quipper. And if you allow me to create a blobfish that I can...
Oh yeah,
Just-
yeah. You can use as long as it's statted as something in the Find Familiar thing. You can cosmetically make it whatever you want.
The blobfish is just usually are a lot more able-bodied, and they're horrible, disgusting flesh
Well,
form.
here's the thing. I summoned him outside the window of our submarine,
Oh, okay.
and where I can still see him.
Hmm.
The blobfish takes up its original appearance. Because I think I've told you this.
Oh yeah, they
Blobfish,
don't always look like that. Yeah.
yeah. What we see as blobfish, is them not being in their usual environment. Blobfish, usually
Yeah, they
look
just look like normal fish.
yeah, they look like this. Like, still not the prettiest fish, but you know, not the fucking weird Squidward tentacles of the fish world.
That is
Where they're
true.
little nose boys. They're just fluffy little guys now.
You
Uh,
want to send them to explore the caves under the water?
yeah. Check for entrances.
Oh,
Did we lose somebody?
Connor.
He was murdered.
Oh, that was the person who was speaking.
I apologize. My Discord crashed, but I'm back now.
Can I
Nice.
just be canon that Lunu just got sniped from a watchtower of nowhere?
I'm back, bitch. Lunu has the blobfish scout the area, see at potential exits and entrances. Stuff
So
like
yeah, I mean, obviously there's the entrance that you guys came in with, and it does appear that if you continue to go instead of taking the overland route, there is another route that you would be able to go through. It looks like this particular one is too small for the submarine to get through, though. So you guys would have to swim.
okay.
But it does look as if you wanted to like send them down in order to see how far you can get.
Yeah.
You want him to go stealthily, or is he just going as quickly as he can, and then if something gets him, something hits him? I mean, he's in his natural environment.
Yeah, he's in his natural environment. It shouldn't be too weird to see a
All
blob
right.
here.
You want him to just go quick?
Yeah, go quick.
All right. He swims through this area, and he goes a good distance away. I would say a good 200 feet under the water through this tunnel, and comes out on the other side. Can you do the thing where you can see through his eyes?
Yeah.
So when you do that, when he pops his head out of the water on the other side,
He immediately Squidward, by the way, once he does.
yes, yeah. You see what looks to be a big golden brass door. But you don't know if the tunnel above land goes directly to this or goes somewhere else. But that's what you see.
All right. I relayed this information to the party that we're gonna have to swim.
It should be too bad. I don't. Well, for the most of us anyway, I can breathe, but
Well,
not sure if we're friends.
I can
I
try
get-
out my my skills. I was learning up topside. I haven't swum like underwater.
It's safe.
If
Cinna, I'm going to tie a rope to me, and this is going to be a weird change of pace.
Oh, just
But
so
I
you know, I
want
can swim
you-
50 feet.
I can turn into a dolphin.
Oh wow.
Huh?
Yeah.
Denizen of the sea as well?
Yes.
You should come visit the Fathom for the Sky with me sometime.
No.
Hey, don't knock until you try it.
I like how like you're like doing this whole thing, and Cinna's like, "Oh no, if it's just 200 feet, I can swim that no problem."
Yeah.
This is
I
more
still
of
want to get tied though. I feel like that would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be very fun. If I can be a dolphin, you get to flip it. This will be, a good change of pace. You're usually carrying one of us around. Now, I get to carry you around. That's fun.
Yeah, that's real cute.
Yeah.
Lulu just being a plucky little dolphin. I know your crimes, but no.
What?
Just being a plucky dolphin, never did anything bad ever.
Have you played Echo the Dolphin?
I'm trying to remember.
2.
What's-
The horrible dolphin behavior of dolphins are.
No. Go, Lunu. Not really remembering what a dolphin looks like.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Luna would know what a dolphin looks like. He turns into a dolphin. Immediately flops on the floor and starts flipping around like a fish.
You good, Lulu?
I pull out my rope and I begin the process of tying us together.
you pull him into the water.
Yeah.
Once
I
I
thought-
go in the water, I can push you around.
I like to imagine though that you don't actually do that. You just start swimming. Like you have them like backwards, like because you've like flung them over your thing, and you get in the water, and you're like, all right, now we're gonna swim. So it's
Yeah, we're
not
gonna swim
even dolphin
together.
swimming. You're
Wait,
still
how
carrying
many
him.
of us have swim speeds? Because Cinna has one, Lunu technically now has one, Blair has one due to being a triton. Does Basil have one?
Basil can swim in the water perfectly fine. He's got a swim speed. I think he can breathe
yeah.
underwater too.
I can breathe underwater. I would walk underwater.
You just have to walk along the bottom.
Yeah, no, I like.
Realize that Cinna is fine and George is just walking.
Like I just
over to Cinna, like hop on this purple dolphin with blue eyes and his antlers. Sort of go, come on, George.
What? Oh yeah, I can't swim. Like I can breathe underwater, but just walking. If you need to speed things up, if we're in a rush.
I can't
Don't give me that noise. Don't give me that attitude.
subtitles. This is the only noise I can make. I can't talk in this form.
Forever in this wretched form.
The next set of subtitles is help. I'm being locked in a basement and forced to write subtitles.
Good.
Does George hop on?
Yeah, George hops on.
Flipper time. Yeah, just like with Elijah Wood. Everyone
Did he
forgets
star in that movie?
Yes, a very baby Elijah Woods is in the 1990s Flipper movie.
Dang.
I'll take your word for it.
Next you'll be telling
All right, so you guys come out of the water, and you see in front of you a door. It looks locked.
Okay.
What do you all do? The rest of the room is generally pretty plain. There's a
Is this
tunnel
for-
going the other way.
I could try to unlock it. Master of lock in here.
Does it look like
So
the
you
door
gonna,
that
like,
those
try and
guys
use lockpicks on it?
mentioned?
Yeah, thieves' tools and all that.
All right. So you go up to unlock it, and a voice comes out of the door and says, "Don't do that. That'll tickle."
Oh, okay. Oh.
Lunu still as a dolphin.
The door says, "So what are you guys? You intruders?
No, we just want to try
You
out
don't look
lockpicking
like
skills.
cultists."
We're actually newcomers. We're actually interested in your religion. We didn't get our robes yet.
He says, "Oh, okay. Let me just let you in." And then you see like another lock come out of the door, as if it like now it has another lock on it.
Oh.
And so you think I was just gonna let you in?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, kinda. You said you would.
Yeah, you
He says,
pulled a
"Well, I
bright one on it.
deceived you, for I am a master of riddles. My intellect knows no upper bounds."
Should I just unlock it, or should we humor him? I whisper to the guys that.
I mean, can you unlock him? He's like adding more locks.
And I can't try it. I mean, unless
You want to give it a try?
unless you think we should humor the door. They didn't really say. They only said that he was annoying, not how to appease him.
I mean, yeah.
It's something tells me if I tried to do that, he's just gonna add more locks.
I mean, yeah, I think we probably should listen to what he says, because like if we try to unlock him, we might start screaming.
So it's a fine material made of was that mahogany or
He says, "Do you want me to lie or tell you the truth?"
I mean, I'm just complimenting you. You're a pretty well-made door.
Yeah. But you asked if it was mahogany. Do you want me to tell you the truth, or do you want me to lie?
Will I be punished?
The door says, "Well, what do you mean, will you be punished? I'm a door."
You're fair enough. I think it's mahogany, but if it's otherwise, I'll be stunned, shocked even.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll lie. It's mahogany.
Oh, I should have known. Oh man, yeah, that's a fine, well-made door, guys. Let me tell you. Is that right, Lunu? Yeah, you could.
I'm still a dolphin.
Yeah.
Blair, you got anything? I nudged towards Blair.
Do you know how to put the moves on a door?
Did Blair die?
I think Blair died.
I think Blair died.
Dang.
The door was too good. It was too well made.
You guys turn around. Blair's just a door.
Oh no.
If someone wants to.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so
Blair.
Mr. Door, how are you? What do we need to do to get inside?
The door says, "Ooh, I've never seen anything that looks like you before. What are you?"
Centaur. Last I checked.
He says, yes. They bring in strange creatures into here all the time. And I don't really get to see, very much of the outside world. So it's interesting that, you can speak, though. You're intelligent.
I mean, some people say that I'm not that smart, but I like to think I have some knowledge. I have other skills.
It says, "Are you as smart as a door, though?"
I don't know. Am I? Can you speak? Dwarven?
It says, "What's a dwarven?"
It's like one of those little short guys that kind of go around. They're really stocky.
He says, "Oh, you mean a gnome? I've met a gnome before."
They're like gnomes, but kind of bigger.
They smell like alcohol as well.
It still sounds like you're describing that one gnome that I've met. Anyway, I'm sorry, I can't let you through the door.
Why is that?
It's my job. I'm a door. If a door let people in it when it wasn't supposed to, it'd be doing a pretty bad job.
I mean,
would you like to
usually
do a riddle, though?
Would it let us through Would it let us through?
Oh, you asked the door if you do the riddle, will it let you through?
Yeah.
It says, "Oh, probably not. Riddles are really fun, though. It's a good way to pass the time."
I mean, yeah. So
I
if we're doing the riddle, when we're doing the riddle, would that put you on? Would you be on break while we're doing the riddle?
It thinks about it, and it says, "Nah, being a door is kind of a full-time gig. You don't really get breaks from being a door."
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong, though. Duty calls.
Yeah, how about you, Blair? You want to appease this door to see if it can let open its hinges?
You see, I'm a genius and can solve any riddle.
I don't think if you answer it, it's not going to open the door for us, though.
How do you know?
It just told us.
Not with that attitude.
Lunu turns back into a person. Is there any obvious keyhole or anything like that?
Yeah, I was going to try to lock it.
Yeah, but there was one, but it added another one earlier.
While we were
so
talking?
you're thinking, yeah, earlier when I said another lock came down, it seems like physically unlocking it may not do it because it can probably reset it. The door is alive.
That means it can feel pain. No. I'm not going to torture the door.
Yet.
I was going to say maybe we can freeze the door to make it easier to break the lock and go through.
At this point, the door says, I go all around the world, but never leave the corner. What am I?
All right, guys, let's go home.
Yeah.
You're weak. We can totally solve this riddle.
No, we're leaving, Blair. I guess we'll use a different door, right, guys?
Oh yeah, no. If this door's not gonna let us through, I guess we'll find another one.
It says, no, wait, don't go. I'll tell you, it was a stamp. It says, okay. What goes in a bird bath but never gets wet?
Water.
Well, that depends on your definition about whether or not water's wet, and we're not going to get into that now.
A bird with hydrophobic feathers.
You right?
It says, I don't know what that word means.
And neither do I.
And I'm a pretty smart door, so I'm thinking you're just making up the words.
I might be saying the word incorrectly, but what I meant is birds.
Oh, no. Out of
feathers-
character, you're saying it right. The door's just dumb.
You can't be speaking Fey to this door. It won't understand you.
It says the bird's shadow.
Okay, cute.
That's
I don't know. I like Lunu's answer.
makes more sense. The shadow is still underwater. You cannot feel as the shadow.
What can you hold in your right hand, but never in your left hand?
Your left thumb?
He says, close.
Your
You're
left
on the
hand?
right track.
Your left hand.
Your left hand. He says, you guys got one. Little like bells like pop out of the door and they start like whistling.
Oh, you have to solve the fucking riddles.
No shit, you have to solve the riddles.
I thought we could use reverse psychology. I'm going to be honest. I was onto Lunu's plan of reverse psychology.
Yeah, no, I was really looking forward to this
It's-
for psychology on the door.
Gaslight this door.
It says, what has lots of eyes but can't see?
Mississippi.
It says, I don't know what that is.
The
I
bells
guess
and
you don't understand primordial either.
Do you guys want to know the answer? It seems like he's eager to tell you.
I mean,
No, give us a bit.
But no C's?
an eye has a lot of eyes but can't see. Like a potato.
Whistles come out. He's like, you guys got two. You guys got two. He says, by the way, I've never seen a potato. I just heard this one.
Wow.
What is a potato? I just know that it's the answer. How many eyes do potatoes have, and why do they need so many?
Blair is so confused.
Like, do they live in like some place that's really dark, so they need a lot of eyes to see?
Blair is now questioning
You
whether
guys
or
are,
not
like, full of
the
poison.
potato looks like.
So a potato is this weird carbohydrate vegetable that lives in the ground. Honestly, if you were to, open up, we could get you off your hinges and you could go see the world. Go see a potato.
It says, oh, no, then I lose my job. Anyway, what has one
He had
eye
a job
but
somewhere
can't
else.
see? Potatoes, they've got a lot of eyes. I've got another one about eyes. What has one eye but can't see?
That's a ribeye steak.
What did you say?
A ribeye steak.
It says, no, I have actually seen a ribeye steak. I've eaten one before, it says.
But he can't see.
Well, yeah,
That's
but
good.
what happens if like the ribeye has 2 eyes?
Oh, a hurricane.
It says it thinks for a little bit, and it's like, I guess that is technically an answer. But it says he like it like kind of like you hear like some like steam move around inside of it, like it's thinking, and it says that it was a needle.
No.
Anyway, so what can travel around all around the world without leaving its corner? And it's like, oh no, wait, I already told you that one. Never mind. It was a stamp, by the way. It says, what kind of band never plays music?
A rubber band.
Little whistles come out and they go through.
So that one kinda is incorrect. There's like a mouth harp.
Oh my god, don't.
I got a jaw harp.
um,
You want that? You want to see it?
he says yes.
I pull out the jaw harp. That's my one instrument of choice.
Alright.
How
Um,
about I ask you a riddle, Door?
it says, all right, let's see what you can throw at me.
What has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night?
I don't know, man. It's probably one of those Pokemon. You know, there's so many of them now. It's hard to keep track. I don't think I remember its name.
Incorrect. The answer was humans.
Have you seen that comic?
No.
There's a comic about I don't know who what the comic was. It's been a while since I've seen it. But it was like the guy come up to the Sphinx. The Sphinx asked him this question, and he's like, I don't know, man. It was probably just one of those new Pokemon. There's so many of them, I can't keep track. There's got to be one of them that like when it evolves, its like legs change. And then the Sphinx was like, ah, yes, I can't obviously expect you to remember the names of all the Pokemon, so we'll accept that you can go through. It's pretty good.
Oh my god.
He says, well, all right, so you got me on that one. But what is yours, but mostly used by others?
Name.
Little whistles come out.
My opinions.
Wait, I have another riddle for you, Door.
Okay.
How can a pocket be empty but still have something that's in it?
It says, if I mean, is there air in the pocket?
No, not air.
It says your hand.
No.
It says it gives up.
If it has a hole in it.
It says, but what if you put something in it that's bigger than the hole so it doesn't fall out?
I'm done with this.
Anyway, what's a question you can never answer yes to?
Um,
Can't or shouldn't.
Can you never answer yes to? He says, I guess I should qualify without it being technically a lie.
huh?
That doesn't help at all.
He says, yeah, I don't like this one either. It's, are you asleep?
Oh.
Because if the
You can
answer is
sleep
yes,
talk.
you can't answer yes.
Winter's night terroring.
He says, then is it really you saying yes?
Yes,
Or is it your subconscious?
it's still you.
At the end of the day,
What's something that the more you take, the more you leave behind?
laxatives.
Yeah.
Little whistles come out, and he's like, "It was footprints, but I like that answer."
So true. Like, it's the correct answer.
It's still the correct answer.
How many more of these do we have to solve?
Do you ask the door that?
Yes.
The door says, "We're just doing these for fun. You don't have to answer any of them."
What?
He then says, "How do you spell cow in 13 letters?"
Hey, remember how I said I was not going to torture the door? Heat metal's looking pretty good right now, bro.
You want to cast heat metal on the door?
Wait. I talked to the door real quick.
Okay.
We answered so many of your riddles. Why don't you answer some of ours?
He says, "I've answered several of your riddles."
You only answered one.
No, I think he answered 2.
Here's a question for you. What's my name? I haven't said it yet.
The door kind of like looks like it like lurches out a little bit in order to get a good look at you. And it says, "I have no idea."
Mm, I guess you're good at asking riddles, but not good at answering them.
He says, "Do you want me to give you a name?"
No, I asked you what is my name. I already have one. I don't want you to give me something I already have.
Do you want to trade names?
No, I've already said what is my name. You're not answering my question.
It thinks for a little bit,
I'll take your name
and
if you're
then
giving it away.
You're not giving
it says, "Oh no, that was a trick. I don't have a name. People just call me Door."
That's your name then, Door.
He says, "Yeah, but that's kind of like it's not really your name. It's what you are."
What if you spell it fancily? Like
He says, "Then I
D-O-R-E?
guess it would be."
We can put an apostrophe in there for you.
True.
Anyway, so the answer to the previous one was COW, spelled SEEODOUBLEYOU.
What
We
the
kind of
fuck?
got off my question about the riddles, and I wanted to make sure that wasn't forgotten about.
Can I cast Infestation of Crabs at this door?
You can. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Wait, I
Alright.
have a riddle that it cannot answer.
Okay.
We've already caught plenty of those. I don't think.
I have a real one that he cannot answer. When is a riddle? I'm sorry. Apologize for that one. When is a child no longer a child?
It like thinks for a second and is like, "Does it have anything to do with trauma?"
No. Kinda.
Kinda.
um. It says, when they go to war for the first time, at age 12.
No. And when are the children are going to war at age 12?
He says, "Well, isn't that how the world works? Don't you guys use
No.
child soldiers all the time?"
No.
Says, "I really need to get, I'm pretty sure, like the cult was talking about doing that. They were like, 'Oh yeah,
Oh,
find a
no, we
bunch of
got
12-year-olds. We can."
that.
Who would dare
we
use
can indoctrinate them very easily because they're
Who-
12, and then they'll fight in our wars.
who would dare use a young child as
Yeah.
cannon fodder in combat to fight
It's
your
like,
enemies?
it's
with?
like you guys have one with you right now.
It's not that a child. It's
He
a
wasn't
dragon.
forced.
He's like 12 in dragon years, right, Basil?
I'm
He's
over
I
1400.
still don't know what this age is. No one's explained it to me how it works.
You see, he's probably decades old.
Alright, how about this? I'm gonna give you a pirate riddle, and then if you answer correctly, we'll leave. But if you don't,
All right. Perfect. First, what's a pirate?
but wait, I'm not finishing my terms. Terms. You have to answer it right. You have
Uh-huh.
to answer. You have to answer it right. And if you don't answer it right, you let us through. Got it?
It thinks about it for a little bit, and it says, "I don't think I can do that. I think I get fired."
What are they gonna do? They can't get the new door. You're built into the walls.
Yeah, but it's also like an honor thing, like this is my one
When
job.
I
I mean, how
my-
much?
this is
How
my
much do they
entire
actually pay you,
purpose.
buddy?
My
Okay, here's a
entire
question for
purpose.
you.
Uh-huh.
How much do you get paid?
It says, I don't understand. What do you mean paid?
They don't.
I'm done with this. I cast infestation of crabs at the door.
No, hold on. What? They don't even pay you?
All right,
done with
so a
this.
bunch
Wait,
of
hold
a
on.
bunch of crabs start climbing over the door.
Oh.
It has to make a Constitution saving throw.
You know how am I the smartest person in the
God
room
damn
right
it.
now? You are all so stupid.
Roll damage.
I feel like we were making a breakthrough and we we're gonna tell the door to form a
Wait, how do I
union.
even roll this? Oh, a D8.
No.
Oh,
Oh no,
wait.
that's if the target moves.
2 damage. By moving, can I make him open his door? Depending on what direction I move?
Under normal circumstances, yes, but the door can't be pushed. It's bolted into the wall.
Oh, I meant more so like just the door opening. Like the various the door flaps opening in response instead of being able to move like from that.
It would if it wasn't locked. I think it's just gonna take the damage. It starts screaming. It's like ow. Where there's like crabs, like blood starts coming out of the door.
No.
There's blood in it.
I cast create bonfire next to the door.
It says, all right, fine, I'll open up. Just stop.
So sick of it.
I almost feel bad for the door.
I don't.
It's like you guys are terrible people.
Okay.
So the door starts to morph and form, and it starts to like turn, and it opens, and as it opens, you see a tunnel of flesh and spikes and teeth, and a tongue comes out, creating like a little step up to the door. And it kind of says, like, kind of muffled because its mouth is now open. It's like, all right, you guys can go through. Just don't hurt me.
Is this a horrible trap?
It literally looks like the end.
The door says, no. If I try and trap you guys, you're gonna hurt me again.
I'm gonna roll sense motive.
I'm gonna also roll. What is it? Insight? Or...
I can't really roll.
Yeah,
fucking.
Insight is what I meant to say. I was thinking of your time.
I don't think Zone of Truth works on fucking objects.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
alive.
You know, you could
What
help
are
me.
you trying?
Because I have a fucking +8 to insight, Blair. So if you help me, I have advantage on that.
We'll help you instead.
Yeah.
Never mind. It's completely worthless.
Well, yeah, I rolled nat 20. Do I shut the door?
So it's not that the door wouldn't be willing to do it. It's just because all of you wouldn't be inside of the mouth at the same time. Even if it were to even if it thought that it could kill one of you, the remainder of you could just light it on fire and stand back and watch it die afterwards. So it doesn't want to die.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. I want to apologize, door. The riddles were fun after a little while.
Yeah, I had
Maybe
fun.
in another life we can do this again and just answer riddles all day.
I will say, with your nat 20, you do get another thing. And that
Okay.
is that you're pretty sure that this door is also in a way under the effect of the same kind of thing that the monsters that you were fighting in
Whoa.
the past were under.
Wait. Really?
Well,
Yeah,
that Connor's character knows that.
yeah. Hey,
No.
now, Mr. Door, I got to ask, what makes you so loyal to these cultists who keep you here and not want to answer riddles?
He says, well, I take pride in my work. There's the magic that they have all of the monstrosities here. Didn't work 100% on me. I got a little bit more free will than the rest of them. That's why I can still talk and give riddles. But it does do a pretty good job of making things. Kind of makes you enjoy it. Makes you like doing it.
Interesting. So you're under the same curse magic as everything else?
He says we like to call it the joyous embrace.
All right. Well, here's a joyous tune from the one true god of the sea.
It says, "Oh, I've heard about music. They don't let me hear it down here. Apparently, the cultists don't like it."
Wait, I thought cultists wouldn't call themselves cultists.
He says, "Yeah, they don't really refer to themselves as that, and they get kind of mad when I do. But that's definitely what they are, and it feels wrong to call them anything else." He says, "I'm
Sometimes
a pretty smart door. I know things."
sometimes you just gotta call a spade a spade. And also, I sing the song of purification at the door.
After a short period of time, water begins to form around the door, and the door vanishes. And into the water, and now there's just normal stone opening. That would be really funny if I just said there was a wall. I thought about it. Like the door goes away, and it's just solid stone. You can't get through.
Mission failed.
Time to go home. But no,
Yeah,
there's
go back.
there's an opening where the door was, and it's just normal stone.
Damn, you killed it.
No, well,
It was
I-
a sentient creature. It had thoughts and feelings and opinions about riddles.
I don't think I killed him. I think I just sent him somewhere else.
Well, where did you
That
send
is
him?
that is true. That is what you think.
Where did I send him? If I had to guess, he's probably in the Fathom Flood skies. Probably.
Basil, I'm sorry your mother is a murderer.
We're all murderers, especially Basil.
feel like Basil's like cool.
Right? Oh, sick! My mom's so cool.
Basil, I don't know if you understand the consequences of like you not paying attention.
Oh my gosh! All right, so we're gonna go downstairs.
Yep, you guys want to
through the
continue?
horrible flesh tunnel.
Let's do it. Let's
Well,
do
no,
it.
no, now it's just stone.
Okay.
Oh, that's significantly better. Yeah, let's go down the safe stone.
Goodness. I don't know. They might wet the coat. They might wet the floor. There could be a horrible slipping accident. You never know.
So you guys continue into the next room. It opens up, and most of this room is flooded. There are two bridges. It looks like, though, from where you're currently standing, you don't quite see an exit. You get the feeling that it's actually kind of nearby, just on the other side of some rocks. So you don't actually need to go very deep into the room if you didn't want to. But you do see, and off in the distance, you do hear some noise. You believe that there are a couple of creatures in the next room, at least, because you do hear some like splashing around. So if you wanted to sneak in and try and get a look, or if you wanted to hold back, or basically before you go inside the room, you can hear some noises going down it. You
Yeah,
can see that the room is definitely flooded and that there's some bridges off in the distance.
Yeah, I can send in my another little guy. I'm going to
So in
do it.
order to get him into the water, you'd probably have to go into the room.
Okay.
Actually,
I'm going to make a
when you
crab.
cast Find Familiar, how far away can you summon it? It's not something I've ever thought of.
I think like an adjacent square.
Oh, that's too bad. Because I was going to say, if it was like 20 or 30 feet away, you'd be able to summon it underneath the water in the room, which would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I was going to use a ritual to do find familiar, but make a crab.
Crab works.
Yeah. I make a little crab. By the way, the blobfish was named Blobvolumule.
Mm-hmm.
The
Nice.
crab is Crusticus, the gladiator.
Hmm.
And Crusticus. I send Crusticus.
He comes out. He's holding a knife. You're not sure where he got it.
I'm not sure either. Better you guys be cool.
Okay,
All right,
calm
so
down, buddy. We don't want to start anything.
he goes in and he sees off in the distance two cultists, and I'll show you the map in a second. I'm loading a token in for him. I've got a good token, and it's gonna take a second because it's animated. They take a while.
Fancy. Animated tokens in this economy.
Yeah.
Incredible. I didn't know you could afford that, Tom.
I stole them.
Hell yeah, brother.
The door is technically AI generated, but I didn't AI generate it. I stole it, so I don't need to feel bad about the AI stealing people's art because I stole it from them. So it's like I'm stealing from the thieves, which makes stealing okay.
So you're Sly Cooper?
That is a great compliment. That's one of the best compliments I've ever received in my life.
You're welcome.
I hope to one day live up to that legacy.
The Cooper legacy.
All right. Apparently, I've made a terrible mistake, and either my let me refresh my roll 20. I think my roll 20 might have. It was actually been acting up a little bit all day today. It was giving me some problems, so maybe it did actually just load in and it was just lying to me. Yeah, see, it's here. It was just lying to me.
You know, as you do.
Ridiculous.
Man, I'm really glad we saved the life of that door. And totally didn't
Yeah.
murder him.
Oh,
What could possibly go wrong?
I could. Sorry, it's just as soon as you did that spell, all I imagine is the fucking door going and then like fading away.
Look, guys, next time I go to sleep, I'll see all these creatures happy and healthy in the fathom-flooded skies. Definitely.
Interesting.
Mhm.
All right, Connor, I'm sorry you're not getting a fancy animated crab. It's not working,
Damn.
and I don't know why. The other ones are working fine.
Was it going to be like the crab rave crabs?
No, it was going to be crabby. From
It's going to be crabby.
Wait, would
Yeah.
corfish work?
No, crabby.
He didn't
Or
want a
brawler?
lobster.
I didn't want a lobster.
What about for a brawler?
I don't have one of them. They're too
What about
new.
cloth?
I definitely don't have one of them.
What about launcher?
Oh, I actually might be able to do him.
Oh, this is perfect.
It's weird. They don't have like when you. Oh, I guess this works. Let me Yeah, there we go. All right.
Did you mean to switch the
let-
map anyway, or no?
Yes. Now I
Okay.
am. I tried to do a cool thing, and it just wasted a bunch of time. So now I can move your guys' tokens over.
Okay. Yes! This is sick. I love this.
All right, so you guys come out in this little area. I'll pull your tokens out here.
Wait, she's with us?
Yeah, she came along.
Oh shit! I totally missed that.
She can breathe underwater, so she was able to just swim along, so it wasn't an issue. Because she's a simic hybrid, and what is it? And you guys can she wasn't interested in any of the riddles, so
Very fair.
wanted to see you
pretty
guys
good
in
riddles,
action.
though.
So your crab is over here. That's how far it was able to get, and it sees these two people, and they're pretty sure that those are the only two people in the room so far. You guys have not actually exited this part of the cave. So what do you all want to do? If you go in, you'll have to roll stealth if you want to do it stealthily, or if you want to run in yelling your name, screaming bloody murder, that's also available.
Wait, what did you say about Blade Runner?
I am
Screaming?
quite a fan of run and scream myself.
Run and scream might make things faster, but it also might make things harder. Let me use crab to scout a little bit more.
All right, I'll need the crab to roll me a stealth check.
Oh, Lunu, have you used the spell slot
What
yet?
crabs are known for, man.
Has anyone used the spell slot yet?
I use cantrips, so no.
Oh, never mind. Crab is proficient in stealth.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they are. You
What?
get a +2.
Yep. Wow.
Why?
That's a good question.
That's
They're
a
pretty good at
great
hiding in rocks.
Jesus Christ.
Metal Gear crab.
The crab turns around, makes eye contact with the party, takes the knife, like scoops up some dirt with it, puts the dirt like around their like eye stalks, like they're putting like the light
Feel like the
the dirt
Rambo.
underneath the eyes, and then he just vanishes. You guys don't know where he is.
I feel like there should just be a scene where he just still kills one guard. It's just like
Shadow step back.
Wilhelm scream.
So it kind of goes around. It is well positioned to scout out anywhere. Is there any particular area you want it to look into? And it
What
can
area?
also, since it can swim, it can also check out the water and that kind of stuff. So you do see that the exit is over here.
Okay.
To put it levels, one level is 10 feet. So up here would be 20 feet above the ground. And then this is just 10 feet. And then etc. So you could theoretically try and like climb across these cliffs to get around the other way if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just try to get a full lay of the land, but as crab through the eyes of a crab.
Yeah, so the crab has no issues because I think crabs get a climb speed, don't they?
Crab?
I guess they
I
don't.
They
That's
do
kind of lame.
not, which they should, because I've seen crabs are pretty good climbers.
Yeah. Well, in this particular environment, it is in its natural environment. It can go pretty much anywhere without any issue, and so it's able to go around and swim. The layout of the water is obviously this is much shallower water, and then this is much deeper. But it doesn't seem. You do see. Some tunnel networks kind of like entering and leaving, but nothing that would be big enough that you would be able to like have the party fit through. It's all kind of like small drainage in and out. So small things could get through, but nothing big.
All right. So nothing big can go through the drainage. So the exit is this.
Right over here.
Are
See it?
there any more guards in this room?
It doesn't appear so. The crab also is able to sneak in and go down these little uh ladders. And it looks like they're actually like mostly storage. They've got beds and that kind of stuff. It seems like that's where the guards kind of sleep.
Uh,
In both of those. The one over here is this kind of thing, into where you climb down and then it's a bunch of bunk beds. But it doesn't look like pretty much any of them have been used recently, with the exception of just three of them.
all right. So no one's in here except for these two guards, which
Yep.
I relay this to the rest of the party. There's only two of them in here. However, we don't know how effective we would be at taking them out. Um, quickly is the key word here.
I mean, I could just drown them. At least the one next to the water.
That is true.
Let me just slip right in there and then pull her in and just don't let her get back up.
I mean, I could just walk and stealth as well.
Lunu, if you want, if you could get your crab to like nip the one over here on the butt and make her fall down the ladder.
I guess.
So,
I mean-
familiars can't attack.
Yeah.
They also can't push. But
Yeah.
familiars can set up tripwire. So if you want to have the crab try and trip them when they're not looking, the crab can come up with something. I will say it is, you know, still just a crab. So it's going to rely more on luck than anything. But roll me just like I don't think it wouldn't have proficiency in any like tools or anything. So just roll with its dex modifier.
It's a flat D20.
To try and create a situation that causes the person to trip.
It's a 9.
So the person trips and falls over, but they unfortunately don't fall down the hole.
It was worth a shot.
The crab's eyes look like they're angry.
Mm-hmm.
You get the feeling, since you're psychically connected to it, that it's like, oh, if only I wasn't so limited by this form.
What's the name of the crab?
It was crustaceous.
Crustaceous.
Honestly, I could just
Everybody
like
still there?
stealth a guard. I could stealth someone and just interrogate them, guys.
Oh no.
I don't mind. I can
Hear you?
literally walk underwater.
I cut out for a second. What I miss?
George is making his case of just stealthing over and then taking and like interrogating and taking out guards if need be.
I think that's probably
you would know that like if you went into the water, it would probably make a good amount of noise. So you just want to be careful about that. You can definitely stand in this water. The guard is standing over there. It only goes up to about the knees, but it would make it's definitely difficult terrain. And unless you if you have a swim speed, then it's
I can sink. I can sink.
Um,
I have pretty good
but it would make noise either way. So if you wanted to really kind of stealth over there, you'd probably need some kind of distraction. Or you can climb along the walls.
Technically, the crab could help.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
You want to have the crab like jump in the water to alert its presence, so they look over and see that it's a crab, and then you use that in order to get into the water.
Yeah. Will that work?
Oh, I have no idea
if that will work. If that will work, I will.
You can give it a try.
How about you guys? I haven't really got to do much.
I'm definitely going to try. I think stealth is definitely the way to do this. We can go undetected for as long as possible.
Alright.
So yeah, Connor, are you okay with crab blowing its cover?
Yeah.
Don't really see it as a threat yet. Well.
Yeah.
Alright, so the crab's gonna climb up onto this bridge, and it waits for you to get in, so that way you can just jump in the water at the same time that it does, or just like right as it does, in order to do it. So it'll jump in.
Alright.
and it's going to try and make as much noise as it can, given that it's a crab.
Yeah, he's like slamming the knife against doing like nails on the chalkboard, but with the knife.
Yeah, on the way down, it like hits into the rocks. That's pretty good.
Yes.
I feel like
so
the. Okay.
So
Oh,
Austin, you
God.
want to roll me the stealth?
Yep. Here we go. I'm rolling knowledge of past life. Adding a d6 to that. 18.
As you're getting into the water, you have a flashback. This is the second time you've used a crab as a distraction. The first time was back when you were alive. You were attacking a boat, and you were in a duel of knives with the chef of
Mhm.
that boat, and while you were actually being overpowered by this strangely competent and fighting chef, and you were like, "Look, your crabs are getting away," and he turned around, and that's when you got him.
This is the most unhinged flashback of all time.
Why am I
Yeah,
remembering this?
there's part of you that's thinking maybe these flashbacks aren't real. Maybe they're not something that's actually happened to you.
The old
And,
age is getting to me.
but at the same point, it gave you a pretty good bonus.
It's
Fair
the
enough.
sea, Alzheimer's.
Oh, I hate when that happens. The sea dementia. Fucking record player starts playing. Lunu George gets into the water.
Okay.
What? Yep. He's just walking
So
on the seafloor.
you're underneath the water.
Yep.
This one over here is like, what was that to this one over here? But this one's like, wait, I heard something where you are. So you're underneath the water. You're in the deep part right now. So you're able to be underneath the water. But this person is definitely very suspicious, and is like eyeing you. So you'll need to come up with a strategy, because she says, I don't know what fell over there, but she tells this person to go over and check, and it seems like this person's kind of in charge. So she starts waddling over. So you got a
George,
little bit of
knowing
time.
George decides to basically I have to pull the old camouflage trick, and George proceeds to basically the old flounder technique. George then proceeds to lay on the seafloor, cover himself in sand and rock, and just lay there until the guards think otherwise.
Yeah. Roll me another stealth check.
Okay.
You can also roll disguise if you want to. Either one.
There's a disguise one?
No, I don't have a disguise
There's a
thing.
disguise kit.
Oh,
If he has the
deception?
disguise kit, he can.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is greatly advantage. Being covered in dirt and sand, and I'm on deep underwater.
No, but I'll tell you what. I'll allow you to roll me a disguise check. If you're not proficient in it, then just roll me a flat dexterity.
All right. It's even worse.
Well, it's slightly better.
So she turns up and she yells, "Hey, was there a dead guy in here before?" And the other one kind of looks at her and is like, "What? No, there shouldn't be any dead people in there." And she like looks back down, and she's like, It kind of looks like it's an undead. Are there undead here? And the person up front yells back like, "No, send someone down to go look at it." And so she releases one of her hidden animals into the water here, and you see a what is it? A quipper appear above you and start to swim down. Do you still try and play dead? It looks like it's about to bite you.
I'm gonna roll deception. I don't have
All right,
anything in deception.
Yeah. So, if you like try and like pretend like you take the attack, it will do damage. But then you'll get advantage on your I'll let you roll stealth for it too.
Yeah,
Actually-
since singular quipper isn't going to do much damage.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Anyway, I'll roll stealth
Right,
again
yeah, roll-
at advantage.
Yeah, roll me a stealth, or if you wanted to roll deception, you can do that as well. Either way.
I'll roll stealth again just to keep up the act.
What is wrong with your
21.
fucking rolls, dude?
Well, I got advantage on that one.
No, yeah, it's
21.
advantage, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know, 21. I go with the bit.
There's no way. All right, so the quipper comes down, it bites you. You take 1 point of damage. And you're like fairly certain, you're like, this is a pretty good performance. And the person above kind of looks down and is like, I think they might be alive. And then the person above is like, what do you mean you think they might be alive? And she just kind of looks and she's like, I don't know, it just kind of looks like not like a dead guy. Like I think it might be like some kind of zombie. It didn't respond when the quipper does it, but what if it's trying to pull one over on us?
I feel like the rest of the crew should just be walking past these idiots. It's like,
So Austin, they have rolled so high against you. I don't understand. If the rest of the party wants to try and use this as a distraction to sneak into the room, you can. But you can also wait back. You can obviously see the person is like you think they're gonna send down more quippers.
Which one is sending the quipper? The pink one?
So yeah, that's the one that sent in the one that is currently down there.
What actually is a quipper besides the
it's like a piranha. It's like a piranha.
Yeah, it's kind of like a piranha.
Multi-purpose piranha. Really.
It's like their general fish that can bite you in D&D.
Well, where's the ruler button? Oh, easy. Can I cast Misty Step to set myself underwater?
Yeah, the person's looking in there, so they'd be able to see you.
Well, yeah, but I want to do right. Okay, so here's the thing. Right? I was can't move my token at all. I don't know if it's intentional.
Oh. Yeah, let me fix that.
I tried.
So
to
yeah, you just want to get in and start blasting them.
Oh no! I want to teleport into the water right in front of her and then grab her and pull her under.
Sounds good to me.
All right, I'm gonna cast Misty Step. Oh, wrong one.
Roll me an athletics check.
Athletics?
To grapple.
Oh shit! All right, well.
Should have thought that through, buddy.
It's too cool not to try, though.
I mean, if you can save my ass,
Oh god!
You know what, Connor, keep doubting Steven because every time
Please
you
keep
do,
doubting
he gets
me.
good rolls.
I'm gonna lady in the water this shit.
All right. So I picture you like kind of like
What does that
teleport
mean?
out in like your misty burst
The M. Night
right in front of them.
Oh, yeah.
You like grab them around the waist and kind of do like a suplex thing back into the water. So you're both upside down underneath the water now. So they're over here. Um,
I'm attempting to
And,
drag us as
we-
far down as possible.
yeah. Well, so you'll be able to do that on your turn. Everybody roll initiative.
Okay. So we're doing this.
Wasn't tight. Jeez, Louise. I think you might not have to do anything, Steven.
Oh.
Wait, damn it.
It's only a 5-foot square.
Oh, come on!
Provided there's no creatures in it.
Oh yeah, but you could freeze the water above.
Yeah, like 5 feet at a time.
Oh, yeah, that solves it. That solves it instantly. Yeah.
But he can only do 5 feet at a time, so he can just swim around.
Hold on, I need to update one thing with my sheet, and that's the new initiative swashbuckler thing I get.
Nice.
My initiative is now +6.
Nice.
17.
Man, I'm surprised. My cat's laying right next to me, and he hates me right now. He's trying to sleep. I am just sneezing up a storm. 9.
All right, so everybody in the party goes, then the enemies go, then Steven goes. Steven goes last.
God damn it. Oh, wait, that keeps her held underwater for longer. Wait, this is perfect.
Unless she uses her action to break the grapple.
Oh, god damn it.
So yeah, Austin, you're up first. There's a quipper in front of you. And then a person being grappled, slowly sinking down.
Help me drown her! We'll handle. I'll just purify.
And then next to them is the enemy.
You know, George is just going to help flank and do a good old rather than pull a fucking straight up gun. George is just going to basically swift pull out the rapier and just stab her in the throat.
Shit.
Sounds good. Roll it.
Fucking brutal.
And I get advantage.
Oh no.
Oh, I get advantage everywhere I go now. Oh, yep.
Roll
That's
your damage plus sneak attack.
It's oh, I got Piercer though. I can reroll that one. There we go. That's 13 plus 2d additional 2d6. Yep, that's 19 damage. And I attack again, just to like twist the blade. Get advantage either way. It's a crit.
Nice. Roll it.
That's 16.
All right.
You know what? I'm also gonna smite. Actually, wait, with that crit.
It does. It does crit on the smite. Yes.
No, I meant like does smite make a noise?
They already know we're here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna use level 1 slot.
Like smite definitely is visual.
Blair.
But you're also like underwater. Like people can't really
Yeah.
know what's going on.
Yeah. Okay. Smite it is just using a level 1 slot. Roll that twice.
Jesus
God.
Yeah.
Christ.
All right.
That's
What's the total damage here?
so. First roll is 19. Second roll is 16 plus 12, 28 plus it's like 15. Sorry, my math. I wish I had. Hold on, let me calculate this out. One
We're
moment.
all on some of the most sophisticated calculators ever created in the history of the.
Okay, look, everything's a separate damage roll.
64 damage. It's 64
64.
damage.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Oh yeah,
just
she's dead.
yeah, no.
Yeah, you
Uh,
come up
Calm
and
down.
you just like stab her in the throat, and just water gushes in, and there's blood everywhere. It's pretty bad.
Quipper starts eating her now.
Yeah, really. Roll me a perception check, both of you in the water.
Roger, Roger. We got inverted.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So
Mother Night.
next up is Cinna and Lunu got the same initiative. Decide amongst yourselves.
Okay, I don't know.
You go. I've done a bit.
Okay, you can go.
Now you go. I insist.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, at this point, most of it's going to be kind of positioning, because the only target that's left alive that's not a fish is far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you said each of these like little ridges is like 10 feet up.
Yeah.
All right.
So you guys aren't like that high. You're in the cave beneath it, if that makes sense.
Okay, so we're right here instead of up here.
Yeah. You're on this level, but you're inside the cave.
Okay. So then, okay, I'll take the time to, since we're already like out of stealth and stuff, I'll take the time to come over here. And it doesn't seem like there are any more enemies on this level, right? Like in this area.
There is the one quipper that's down here. But besides that, no. It seems like the only other enemy that we've confirmed is this one.
Okay, I will.
I'm probably just gonna purify the quipper when I get to my turn. By the way.
Okay, so that was 50 feet that I took, right? It was, yeah, 50. And then this is okay. So if I came over, tried to like swim over like this area, how much would that take me? Would it just be the 35, or would it be more than that?
You have a swim speed, right?
Yeah.
So, because how it technically works, that you have to do like that, and then that. So yes, you can do that.
Okay.
It's functionally the same. So yes, you can.
All right. So then
It'd
I
be
will.
normal movement for you, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I will do that. So like I'm dashing,
Mhm.
and that was 30 feet, 35 feet.
Yeah.
I'll use another 10 feet to just like come up here. Right. Because I have a climbing speed as well.
Yes. Yep. No, you're good. And you're the all-terrain centaur.
Yeah. So I'll just be like right here, and I'll be staring them down.
And ATCT.
Well,
Alright.
sorry, Lulu, stealth did not work.
It's okay. Lunu is going to use one of his free I've realized one of the good things about Guiding Bolt for me is I get free ones.
Oh, so you can miss even more of them.
Please don't jinx it.
Yeah. Wow, I hit.
That's the most shocking thing of the whole session.
What's your AC, Steven?
Oh, yeah. What's he just...
16.
I hit.
Oh no.
Like, it's up to you who you target.
I'm targeting the bad guy. But really, who's really the bad guy?
The
Yeah, roll
accuracy of
your
Guiding
damage.
Bolt,
That is.
that's the bad guy.
18 damage to this one. And the
Ooh.
next... Oh. Can I retcon? I apologize. I meant to cast my free use of Hex. I got that.
I'll allow it.
I forgot. I'm sorry. So that's an extra d6 on top of that. That's a total of 23 damage.
Nice.
And the next person who attacks them has advantage on the attack roll.
Wait, so who'd you hit?
The
guards.
dead one.
It'd be
Okay.
really funny if you just targeted the Quipper.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen.
No, I can hit them from 120 feet away.
Okay.
So, you know.
Yeah, you just like leaned out of the cave, shot him.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to know what? We didn't roll for our friends,
Oh.
Basil and Trinity. That might change the initiative order.
Mm.
Yeah, both of them would have gone before. They were just giving you guys a good head start. In fact, actually, what spells does Basil have? Does he have anything with range
You should.
besides his breath? Oh yeah, he's got Eldritch Blast. Yeah. So Basil will run out his 30 feet. And that puts him well within range. So he'll cast Eldritch Blast.
You just hear Blair gargling from
Eating shit.
under the water,
pulling out
being like, "Good, honey." Oh no!
And you net ones, yay!
What do we do?
Yeah,
It's okay. He gets
Advantage.
That's right. He does get advantage.
The right context.
And a 17 hits.
talk shit about Guiding Bolt again, you stupid son of a bitch.
And then he back. The advantage is only on the first one, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He gets a second attack with a spell? Or
No, Eldritch
it's
Blast
Eldritch
fires
Blast.
2 beams. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Eldritch
damage
Blast
on that
every
first
5
one was
levels.
awful.
Yeah.
Wow, his damage on that second one was also awful.
It does 5 damage. Yay! Go Basil!
Hooray, Basil!
Guys, it's not that
Yeah.
he doesn't do a lot of damage. It's that you all do a lot of damage.
George just
Oh.
shouting.
He did 20 damage there with a cantrip. It's fine.
Yep. And then Trinity's gonna come out and she's going to use her bonus action to give bardic inspiration to let's do Cinna. You'll get bardic inspiration, so you get a d6.
Nice.
And then she's going to cast vicious mockery at the fish. Actually, she wouldn't, because you want to take that alive, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I won't have her kill it. I just like the idea of insulting a fish and it dies. As a base concept.
No air breathing ass. No, doesn't even have a fucking lung.
Yo, fish, dumb fuck. You know your J's? I creased them. What are you gonna do?
I turn
Oh,
your
you
mom
can't do
to the
that.
stuff I used to make lipstick, bitch.
What shoes she got in her casket?
So she's gonna cast a spell. So the person is gonna need to make a save. Let's see if they succeed. So the person that's over there starts freaking out and yelling about how all of the water has turned to lava and starts sweating profusely and looks like she's going mad. She's like, "Your friends, they're in there. Why would you how did you do this?" And it looks kind of like she's going mad, and she takes some damage. She takes some psychic damage.
What the fuck did she cast?
No, you can ask her later. So she's freaking out. Next up is
Is it me?
no, I actually think it's her turn.
Oh yeah.
So she releases the little orb things that summon the creatures. And because I'm gonna need to move them because now she is assuming that all of the water is now lava, or more specifically, the area around her. It's limited in terms of how big it is. So she's freaking out, but she does put a where is it? A quipper in front of you, Cinna.
Okay.
Obviously,
A land
look,
equipment.
she's panicking. What looks to be a small what do you call it? Like a little one of a little beholder looking thing. Two of those pop out. One of them, it looks like she just kind of like threw everything up, so they're kind of like going all over the place. So one is over here. One is over here. And then the last thing that she puts out is the only actual real threat, a water elemental appears in the shallows of the water. And then of her turn to panic run down the stairs. So she is now no longer visible. She probably should have put the water elemental in between her and Cinna, but like I said, she panicked and kind of just chucked them. Top of the initiative.
You mean me?
Oh yeah, never mind. You
Bottom
go
of the
first.
initiative.
You rolled so low, and they rolled only one higher, which was also so low. In my head, I just keep thinking that they're last. But yes, it's your turn.
I have a question. Is the Song of Purification a bonus action or an action?
It's something that you really can't do in combat, so you kind of have to knock them out and then do it afterwards.
Okay.
Because you kind of have to have them be restrained. The door was just naturally restrained, which is why you could do it to it.
Because
so if you want to do it to the Quipper, you're going to need to knock the Quipper out first.
So I have, as of 5 seconds ago, I have the way of doing this. Give me 1 second.
You said it. This combat sure is turning the shit.
Man, I should have just added this earlier. Okay, that's fine. That's not a...
That's a cool spell.
I know, right?
Abjuration 1, my favorite spell.
Abjuration 1. Alright, sorry, it's almost in there. Okay, and then this should be fine. Boop. Alright. I guess it's an enchantment, but yeah. Sleep.
All right, so roll the amount of hit points.
Yeah, so that's a 5d8. 25. And it's actually an AoE spell for some reason.
Yeah, because whatever you don't use goes on to the next creature, but it only works if it's enough to take them down to 0.
Yeah.
So obviously the Quipper goes unconscious.
Yeah. Does it change the next Quipper?
Huh?
Does it change the next Quipper because it has the least amount of health points?
So under normal circumstances, that would be yes. Unfortunately, the Quipper is 25 feet away and 20 feet up, so it's far
That's
away.
a 90 feet range, though.
No, but it's 20 feet within the point of your choosing. So if you were to put it right here,
yeah, like here, right?
And then so the thing is that there's elevation involved.
Well, yeah, but still 90 feet, right? So I guess you're saying it would be
No. 90 feet is where you can put it down, and then it's within 20 feet of that point.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah. And I think so the problem is that this guy is underneath the water, and this guy is so far up that there's no the difference in elevation is more than 20 feet. So it doesn't matter where you put it in between. You're only going to be able to get one of them.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Although I'll just put it right here then and hope it. I don't know how much health the water elemental has, but yeah.
The water elemental has more health. But the Quipper is put to sleep. You can like put it in your pocket.
My fuck.
Profish.
I'm adding this
so
as
you can do it after the combat ends. What I'm saying is like you don't need the Quipper is out of the fight. Is what I'm saying.
I'm adding it as an item in my inventory. The snoozing Quipper.
Yeah.
Alright.
And there's a.
All right, so now I've done that, I'm going to use the rest of my moving. Can I try to? Okay, how does this work? Can I try to do like a Zora dive up onto this platform from the water?
Yeah. I'll count it as just like a normal jump.
Oh, okay.
So roll me an athletics.
Or acrobatics?
I'll allow it.
Nice.
Yeah, you're able to jump up there. It still uses the movement, so it's 5, 10, 10 up. So you'd have 10 feet of movement once you're at the top.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'll just move next to Cinna.
Yeah. Don't forget there is this guy over here.
Indeed.
It looks like a beholder. Just a lot smaller.
Just a lot smaller.
Yeah.
It's not a pentacle.
Nope. It's got one big eye and then 4 tentacles with little eyes on them. You know, and it's a floating head. It kind of looks like a beholder. I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
Wouldn't that just be an eye stalk and not a tentacle?
Yes, it's got 4 eye stalks.
Oh,
but I feel like an eye stalk is a type of tentacle.
It kind of is. Also, when I show up here, I just wave to Cinna. I'm like, "Hey, Cinna, how you going?"
Oh, hey, hi.
Yeah, we murdered the fuck out of that guard down there.
Yeah, I can see all the like blood
Yeah,
pooling
just
up.
blood.
Yeah.
And the holy explosion, it was pretty crazy. She fucking died.
Do we want to kill the one who ran downstairs, or are we like leaving that one?
Oh,
alive?
we should super kill the one who ran downstairs and see if she has more of these orbs.
All right, gotcha.
It's not like there's much standing in the way of us.
Yeah, we could just like
All right.
do whatever we want.
We just walk past the fish.
Yeah. You take an attack of opportunity.
I do?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
a fish. You walk into its range and you leave its range. You take an attack of
What?
opportunity from the Quipper.
It's
Like,
one damage.
I don't make the rules. All I'm saying is that when I thought of the idea of a small fish being stuck there, and it technically, you walking by it, when you would take an attack of opportunity, was something that was really funny. And I was like,
Even
let me
this
put
thing
it here.
This thing does an average of like 1 damage.
We jump
It's
over
like
it.
No,
2
no.
counters.
It's not average. Its maximum damage is 1. Its minimum damage is 1. It does not have a die roll. It just has a 1 damage
What
thing.
the fuck are these fish?
It's just 1 damage. Now that water elemental, though, that thing can pack a punch. Speaking of which, Austin, it's your turn.
Oh boy. I'm in the hole. Is it likely I can get myself out?
Yeah, you can just walk.
Okay.
The elevation will naturally go up. It's not like it's like a sheer cliff.
Alright, so George is going to move to the stairs and then get over here.
You're gonna keep away from the water elemental.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot it from afar. Should I have we destroyed the V coin value yet, or should I save it?
I thought we
What?
did destroy it.
Yeah, it's like it's pretty depressed at this point.
All right, I'm going to.
It probably, let me put it this: it probably won't be going back up to anywhere decent unless you try and do something to force it to.
Do I want a big money shot, or do I want madness, big money shot?
Let's do some madness. Let's get some chaos in here.
Yeah, fair enough. I unload 6 rounds of V coin.
All right, roll your attack.
Water elemental. Does that hit?
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right, and that's 10. I'm gonna re-roll one of those ones. I should have aimed as a bonus action, but you know what? I got a 4 on that. And I'm magic shooting, so, you know. That's,
yeah, let's see what happens.
8 plus 3, 11 plus 11. 22 damage overall. So I hop on.
Hello?
No. Hello.
What was your total damage?
22. Because I re-rolled the one with Piercer.
Yep. Okay. So you fire off your coins, and then just like a ton of pink bubbles just start coming out of your gun. And just like so many bubbles. Luckily, you're able to get it under control without any penalties, but it doesn't also there's no benefit, but it doesn't hurt you. It's just cosmetic for this particular one.
Okay, so after I shoot my gun, bubbles come out.
Yeah, it's just like so many bubbles, and you just kind of have to like get them all out of the guns. You kind of like shake it a bunch.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
So sometimes it's not inherently dangerous or inherently problematic. Sometimes it's just there's just a bunch of bubbles. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Fucking, I made the water elemental sudsy now.
Yeah.
So. I'm gonna. Oh, wait, that was an attack action. So, I can use my bonus action to. One moment.
I think I have a way to deal with the water elemental.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dash a little bit more. Getting myself up here. Do I need to roll acrobatics, Tom?
No, but so if you're just climbing up, it just counts as difficult terrain if you don't have climb speed.
Okay, how much will reduce my dash? Because I just get another 30 feet.
Yeah. So you're where were you?
I was right here. Oh, wait, no, I was right here. And okay. I'm trying to climb up.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, because it would just be that. So you'd be right there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, George is going to keep his distance.
From the most deadly thing on the map, the Quipper.
Yep, of course. All right, I will
All
be
right,
right back
next
on.
up it is technically
Either
well, it's
Cinna
Basil's
or
turn because we forgot them the previous one. So they go before you in the order. Anything you guys want Basil to do?
What kind of incapacitation spells does he have? Does he have anything like that?
You can kill things.
Okay, yes, but does he have any CC abilities? Any crowd control?
He doesn't really have anything that can like incapacitate. But he is actually good at just hitting people over the head with his staff. And he can do that non-lethally.
You do that to the water elemental?
Yeah, you can give it a go. You can use Green
Perfect.
Flame Blade if it do a little bit of fire damage, if it can take fire damage.
Perfect. Let's do that.
But it might be immune to fire damage. It might be immune
Water
to all
type?
damage.
Nah, at most it's 2x resist.
All right, so Basil runs over. And Green Flame Blades it. And good news, it normally would resist a staff, the bludgeoning damage. But because it's a magic staff, it doesn't. Yeah.
Nice. What is his staff again?
It's that one with the bird on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sky Blinder or something.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool one.
Oh yeah. I'm
Oops.
just show the thing. No, it doesn't. Oops.
We can count that. Huh?
Do they have a special effect, or am I insane?
You can
Hitting
blind
it over
people
the
with
head,
it.
no. The staff itself does.
Yeah, it can blind people with it.
Yeah. I don't know why it's not written on here. But it rolls, and then it does an additional D5 fire damage.
Nice.
Or, sorry, D6.
Even better.
It was a 5. So 15 damage of fire. Also, I kind of realized it looks like his Eldritch Blast thing should be getting his ability modifier add to it, and it's not. So the damage that he did before was more. That's not what I wanted. That was just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks like his potent cantrips ability wasn't getting involved with anything. But yeah, so next it is Trinity's turn, and I guess she'll just run up and then just stab down. The thing's kind of tall, so she can hit without having to go all the way down there.
do it, Trinity.
Beetle had invisibility. He could have just casted that for stealth. Oops.
Well, yeah, but then once you attack, it ends.
Yeah.
So Trinity nat 20. So that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Unfortunately, her rapier is not magical, so it does resist the damage.
Hey.
Oof. I have a question for my turn.
Okay, it can be your turn now if you and Cinna want to decide on that.
Yeah, I have a quick way to get rid of the water elemental. I just want you to answer this question.
Okay.
Does create destroy water work on water elementals?
What does the spell say?
It doesn't. It doesn't say. That's the
Well,
problem.
put
It is
the text in the thing for me to see here.
okay. What? God damn it. No, not hex. There you go. Like, of course, I'm gonna need
So,
to move up,
yeah.
but
Well, so the real problem is that 10 gallons of water isn't enough to destroy it.
it hurt it.
If you wanted to use it as an offensive spell, I guess we just make it save against it.
Yeah, from what I've seen, people have treated it like it's inflict wounds, but for water elemental.
I'll give it. I'll say that it's a con save, so it'll make a con save, and
Right.
we'll equal the damage. We'll equal it to guiding bolt, but it doesn't do any of the other stuff for guiding bolt. So you can roll the guiding bolt damage if you want,
Okay.
just to make it easy.
All right. It's at first level.
And then it makes a save.
I'm just rolling the guiding bolt.
Ooh.
Ignore the crit. It's
Yeah.
only 14 damage. I should have just rolled guiding. I'm kidding. I would not have advantage.
Yeah. Do.
I did 14 damage to the creature.
And its save is that. It fails its save, so it takes the full damage. And so water elementals have a thing when you try and if they take cold damage, it like partially freezes, and so it reduces its speed, which is an interesting kind of concept. But what I'm going to actually have it do is it just shrinks in size, so its reach is
Hell
gone.
yeah.
And I'll say that you're pretty confident you could make it completely not exist, regardless of its hit points, if you casted the spell 2 times in a row. But you might honestly kill it with the damage first. So
Yeah. All right. No. Yeah, there's not much I can do right now.
all right, Cinna.
All right. I am going to move back a little bit. Okay, so like first off, I'll ask y'all: are we really worried about the low beholder guys here?
They haven't done anything yet because they were just summoned, so you don't know what they can do or how dangerous they are.
Because part of me wants to just like wreck the order and just like go down and chase after that lady.
You could.
Like, I want to jump the Quipper and like go down there.
Yep.
Jump the Quipper.
But like, so like, yeah, I'll ask George and I'll ask Blair. Do y'all think that you can handle it up here while I go down there?
Oh yeah, this is simple. I got this. Don't worry.
What about that water elemental? How's it looking? They live for a bit.
I mean, Luna's taking care of it. Look at
You
that.
turn around, it's half the size.
Oh wow!
And yeah, I made it smaller. I casted the create destroy water on it specifically, the destroy part. Good.
Jeez.
All right.
Forget how good that spell is against water elementals.
Okay. So then, with that said, I'll rear back a little bit. George, you might want to duck,
Oh,
and I'll just get the running start. And with the running start, I can jump 7 feet. I think 7 feet up, so I can jump over the Quipper there.
All right. So you'd be able to do this in order to clear without the Quipper being able to attack you.
Yeah.
But before you decide to do this,
Hmm.
I want to tell you about how dumb the rules are.
Okay.
So if you were to run past the Quipper and it does an attack of opportunity on you, and let's say it nat 20s, it
Okay.
would still only do 1 damage because a nat 20 only doubles the roll,
Yeah.
not the modifier. And if you jump higher than 7 feet or higher than 5 feet, you would take a d6 of fall damage.
Wait, for real?
Yes. So, for how the rules currently are, it's guaranteed to do equal or more damage doing a huge jump over it than just letting it bite you.
That's funny as hell. Okay, I'll just run past it.
So it's going to roll. So it rolled the opposite of a nat 20. It rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I'm gonna say is, it like goes to bite you and then starts to suffocate and passes out from lack of oxygen. I feel like that's the best thing I can do for this thing now. So it's
just like end its
unconscious.
suffering.
Yeah, it's dying. Hasn't died yet, but it definitely is dying. You might want to put it in that bag. There's a little bit of water in there with the other Quipper.
All right.
So yeah, you run down the stairs and you can get attack on the person if you want.
All right. Yeah. I will. Should I rage? I don't know. There doesn't seem like a rageable offense right now.
The person looks pretty beat up.
Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna attack to knock him out.
Okay.
And could we say that okay, how far down did I run? Like how many feet was that?
It's probably about like an 8 foot so let's say 10 to make it even drop.
Okay. So like with the distance that I ran to get into the hole, can we say that I get a charge or no?
I'm gonna so charge. You have to run in a line right before you attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't think charge would work on this because you're kind of just well.
Because like I feel like I'm
down.
jumping down and I'm just like attacking
what's
it.
the distance on charge? Is it 10
Like-
feet?
30 feet.
Well, no. Like what? How much do you need to charge to trigger it?
30 feet.
Oh, so you have to run 30 feet in a straight line?
Yeah.
Or just go 30 feet?
It says that I need to move Let me read it. I'll put it in.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it's a
I might
straight
be
line.
thinking that this is different.
It's a straight line. So never mind.
This is a little bit much for the charge, unfortunately.
Okay.
But you can
Then
still attack.
I'm going to attack. I'm going to get him with the anchor, and I'll do a reckless attack for this.
Are you
I'm-
using your super attack?
No.
Oh, just a normal attack.
Yeah. I'm not angry right now. I
Yeah.
could add my ranger thing though, that like whatever it is, the favored foe on the attack.
Yeah.
So what? Oh wait, I did do the thing. I pressed the wrong one. Did it hit?
Oh yeah, you had advantage?
Yeah, did it hit?
Yes, then it did.
All right, so that's 21.
And they are knocked out.
Nice.
All right.
The
Okay,
Caesar and the
so
water elementals are still around though.
can I see anything down here real quick?
Yeah, so Connor's crab scoped out this area. It's mostly like bunk beds and like kind of like really crowded living quarters. It looks like it's not meant to be like a place that you permanently sleep, but just like a place that you would crash while you're in base, with your main place being somewhere else, is what it kind of looks like.
All right, then I'll just come back up and I'll chill.
Okay. Next up, it's the enemy's turn, because they need to do stuff too. So first we're gonna have let's see how this works. Sorry, my Roll20 is lagging a little bit. So this gazer over here is going to shoot one of its eye beams at you, Austin. So I need you to make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. I might jinx myself, but yeah. Well, let's see what happens. Let's go with chant. Dex is not one of my saves, so that's what I get for choosing paladin first.
Oh no.
What did I roll? Oh, fuck me.
So for the nat 1, what I'm gonna say what happens is you take the normal damage. So you take 10 cold damage.
Oh.
But for the nat 1, I'm gonna say he freezes your boots to the floor.
Oh no.
And so
My shoes. My kicks.
yeah, I'll say in order to get out, it's half your movement speed. So it's the equivalent of like needing to stand up is what I'm basing it off of. But you just are standing up. You're not actually prone. This next one is gonna go, and this one is going to attack Blair. And it is going to use yeah, I'm gonna need you to make a DC 12 strength saving throw.
Me?
No, Blair.
Okay.
Steven. Did we lose him? Steven,
I
are
think
you
we lost him.
there? It's gonna be pretty funny what happens if he fails. Maybe I should say that he just automatically fails since he's not responding. That'd be funny.
We are running a little late.
I'd vote for it.
Yeah, I was planning on this. You guys are pretty close to ending this. I wasn't expecting it to go another round. So I was kind of hoping to wrap it up this room. I'll let you know that the gazers will go down in one hit. So that's why I wasn't particularly worried. And the without too many spoilers, I don't think you guys would have too much time killing this water elemental. Considering you could all just wail on it. But may perhaps we take a break and end it here today, right now? I was trying to wrap it up by 11. We're very close to that.
Works for me.
Works for me.
Well, I'll tell you what. Since we've actually technically lost Connar too.
Connor's getting out of the restroom as we speak.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll give you guys, the ones who are here, a chance to end the fight thematically. So you both have some wild magic stuff. So what I'll do is I'll have both of you guys will channel that in order to end this fight, and I'll roll on the table. And something weird will happen that will coincidentally end the fight. But it may also cause weird things to happen. So I want you. We can either put it on pause and pick up exactly where we are next time, or you could roll the wild magic die and see how you get out of it.
I want to roll. I want chaos.
I can't fight Tasura.
All right. Sounds good. Let's take a look and see what comes up. That's unrelated. Oh boy. All right. So the two of you generate your wild magic, and for a very, very brief period of time, you both grow to huge, immense sizes. You kind of like knock over the bridges. You don't even do it intentionally, but you step on the water elemental and it dies. Which is unfortunate because you were trying not to kill them. But you are able to knock out the gazers without any issue. And you lumber around until it wears off and you return back to normal size without killing anything else.
Yeah.
And then before we end, Cinna, if you could actually roll me a perception check. This was for something earlier that I forgot.
Will do. Perception, you said.
Yeah.
Oops.
That's okay. So we'll pick up next time. We'll the fight is over. You'll be able to send the two fish and the two gazers, are what they're called, to the magical water plane. That definitely doesn't kill them. And we can go over. You've got a hostage now, so you can try and interrogate them, find out more information, and so we'll start that next time. So we'll do plugs. First up is Steven. Danny, jump in here and do Steven. Danny, jump and do Steven.
Pokemon. Go ahead, Danny.
That's perfect.
I think
He has
the
a
Venty on
channel.
Blue Sky, Venty 179 everywhere else. They've been streaming that Pokemon. They want a Pokemon thing. They love Pokemon. I'm gonna make fun of Guiding Bolt and then eat shit. Anyway, I'm Connar / Boosh / your friend. I hope we're friends. Join the Discord and be my friend. Follow me on the social media, Twitters, Instagram, Blue Sky. Love you. Austin.
Hi, this is Austin. You can find me at Lockjoe_Austin on Twitter, and I barely use it. I just post art. I just like things I like. It's I'm working on maybe a little surprise later. Who knows? We'll see.
Right. Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe, YouTube channel plug.
Yep.
Tasura.
All right. Hi. Hello. I'm Tasura. I exist in places, maybe nowhere. You'll find me in the Discord sometimes. I lurk. Maybe I'll be in your dreams tonight. Maybe I will be in a ditch in Cincinnati. Who knows? Who cares?
Why would you go to fucking Ohio?
I've been to Cedar Point before. That's the only good thing I can say about Ohio. But yeah, let's give it over to Tom.
Whoa! Did you guys know that you can get gazers as a familiar? And that the raise may not be considered attacks. It's a little weird. There's some debate. I'm sure there's an official answer to that. But they're not something you can summon normally. You have to like find one and then you like turn it into a familiar. It's a whole thing.
Hey, I think it's a bad rule and should be ignored.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad that crab could have murdered somebody today, and that would have been fun. But so I'm Tom. Today I was playing mostly a bunch of fish, which has been great. I love being fish. It's one of the best animals there are is fish. My plug of the day along that same line is aquarium pebbles, the forbidden snack. Go
Love
and get
the
the
forbidden
aquarium
nerd.
petals, and just note that if you pour them in a bowl, add milk, and start eating them, it's not comfortable. They taste pretty good though. I will give them that. Aquarium gravel, get yours today.
Where?
I'm assuming we break into an aquarium. That's the only way I've ever gotten them before.
Yeah, that seems to be the only place they exist. Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been an amazing stream, people.
If I could
So
piggyback a little bit, you should
Yeah.
also know that you can get some good cotton candy out of your walls.
Yeah. Microglass.
What, Danny? What?
oh,
my
Connor's
tongue
choking.
hurt.
Oh, Connor's choking on the mic on the tiny gravel. Anyway, I'll talk to you. We'll see you guys later. Have fun. Bye.
All right.